So you've probably heard about 3D printing before, but what is it and how does it work? All 3D prints start with some type of filament, such as the one that you see here. Now, the most common type of filament is by far plastic. You then load this filament into the printer, where it's going to be heated to a really high temperature, like 220 degrees Celsius. Remember, water boils at 100 degrees Celsius, so this is pretty hot. The printer will then put the melted plastic on the print bed, one tiny layer at a time. So how thin are these layers? Well, it can vary a little bit, but they're about 0.2 millimeters thick. So to give you an idea of how big that is, a penny on its side is about 1 millimeter thick. So it would take 5 of these layers in order to make something the size of a penny. Another example, a playing card is about 0.2 millimeters thick. So every layer is about the thickness of a playing card. But notice when you pile a bunch of playing cards on top of each other, you get a whole deck. The same thing works for 3D printing. By piling one layer on top of another, I can make really incredible things. So then you might be wondering, how does the 3D printer know what to do? How does it know where to go and what it is that I want to make? Well, all of that information is saved inside a tiny little card in your printer. So some type of memory element, every 3D printer has one. It might be a teeny tiny SD card, it might be a thumb drive, but something where it can store file information on. So you'll create that on your computer, or you might use something that someone else has created, and then you'll save that onto that card and use that in your printer. So sometimes you can take that card out and insert it into your computer and then put it back into your printer. Or oftentimes now, the printers and the computers have a Wi-Fi connection so that you can send it wirelessly from your computer to your printer. And that's how your printer will know what to do. When it needs to go this way or that way or up and down, that's all stored on that little card. So hopefully that teaches you a little bit more about what 3D printing is and how it works.